Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm sending you the warmest welcome. Welcome back to yet another favourites video. I do these every single month if you're new here. I really enjoy doing these because, as I say every single month, I personally love finding out new products to use, new foods, new drinks, everything. I'm always up for trying new things, so I like to share with you guys what I've been loving every single month. I include lots of different things, including fashion, random favourites, skincare, makeup, drink, food, you name it, I include it. Let's just get straight stuck into it. I have quite a few favourites this month. The first one being this gorgeous set. It includes the shorts and this bralette. This is the Girl of Muse by Gemma Louise Miles. She has just brought out this brand and I'm absolutely in love with it. There's also this really oversized hoodie. Honestly, it's the most comfiest thing ever. I literally wear it day in, day out. I have washed it once, which is quite disgusting, I know, but I have one word: wow. Just wow. Like, she has done such a good job with this set. She's got it in 3 different colours. She's got it in this colour, a chocolate brown and a light brown, and I am just so in love. The next fashion favourite that I have been loving this month are these fluffy slippers. I got these from Primark and I think they were only like £6. So they were super cheap, and honestly my favourite thing to do at the moment is when I get out of the bath, or even when I come home from work after a long shift. I've done lots of steps and my favourite thing to do is put my feet into these because they're just the fluffiest, comfiest pair of slippers that you will ever put your feet into. And keeping on the topic of fluffy footwear, I came across these fluffy sandals in, I think it was Matalan, and again these were like £8, so really cheap. But have you ever seen fluffy sandals? Like, honestly, I've never seen them before. I have worn them, so they're not as fluffy as they were when I first bought them. But honestly, it's literally like wearing your slippers outside. They're honestly the comfiest pair of sandals I've ever worn. And I know a lot of you are going to be thinking, well, in the summer when your feet get hot, aren't they just gonna even hotter? And to be honest, I don't really care. Without that sounding like really horrible, but I saw them, and you know them purchases that you just have to buy? It was one of those. Moving on to music that I've been loving this month. The first one is Let's Go Home Together by Ella Henderson. This is another song that I love to blast out in my car on my way home from work, and it's just a really good feel-good song. The next one is Into Your Arms by Ava Max. So I was introduced this song by Love Island. It's one of them songs that they play in the background, and honestly I kept going back to try and, because it was only a short snippet of it, so I kept going back and rewinding it so I could get enough of the song to actually get my phone to understand what the song was. Ever since I've heard this on Love Island, it's been one of my new favourite songs. The next one is Megan McKenna, Ruin Your Night. This is one of those songs that you sing really loudly to. Once you get to know the words and the lyrics, it's just one of those that's like really powerful. That's the word. It's a really powerful song. And the last music favourite that I have been loving this month is Early in the Morning by Conor Maynard. Now, I think I found this on TikTok, and again, it's one of those songs that after work, at night, I blast in my car, have a really good sing-song. There's only really been 2 TV shows that I've been loving this month, and one of them is obviously Love Island. If you don't know, you need to get to know. I'm obsessed with it. I literally watch it every single night. Obviously, with work, I can't watch it when it's on. So I avoid social media at all costs when I finish work. I wait until it's on ITV Hub at like 10, half 10 when it's finished. And then I watch it. And I am hooked. I'm obviously not going to say who my favourites are, just in case you don't watch it or you haven't caught up on it yet. But yeah, it's a good one. The next one that I've been loving is Olivia Meets Her Match. Now, Olivia Attwood was on Love Island, I think like 2 years ago maybe. And she has brought out a TV show basically about her life. It's a reality TV show. It's all about her life and her fiance, her moving into her house, her getting her dog, like all about her life. And I'm really into these kind of TV shows. It's like Sam and Billy Fair's The Mummy Diaries, but it's just all about Olivia Attwood. I find it so interesting to see a little bit more into these people's lives because obviously I'm a nosy person. Moving on to food favourites that I have been loving this month. I haven't actually got any to physically show you because I've eaten them all. So the first one is Milka and it's the flavour caramel. Now I love Milka because I find it better than dairy milk, believe it or not. I find it's just so more softer, so much more creamier and just so delicious. But if you haven't tried the caramel one, oh my god, it's like dairy milk caramel with like the gooey caramel inside, but Milka. And oh my god, making me hungry now just thinking about it. The next favourite is Haribo Bella Bites. Now these are basically, I think they're called like sticks or something like that from Haribo. The really long red like straws with the white inside. It's them, but just chopped up into smaller pieces. Now I feel like these have got so much more flavour. They're so much more addictive. And I think I literally scoffed the whole bag in one go. They were that delicious. The next favourite I have been loving this month is an old classic Whisper Gold. I don't know what it is about a Whisper Gold, but after it's been in the fridge and the chocolate's all hard and the caramel's all gooey, oh yeah, that I don't really know what else to say about Whisper Gold, but that has definitely been one of my favourites this month. I've got quite a few drink favourites this month. So the first one is a salty caramel frostino from Costa. So Costa do deals and things like that, and one of the deals they had on this month was that you could get £1 off a frostino. And honestly, I feel like they remind me of the McDonald's frappe, but just so much nicer. I feel like the McDonald's ones just taste very like watery and icy, but these have just got so much flavour to them, and the salty caramel one, oh, it's just to die for. Another thing I have been really loving this month is iced tea. Now I love the Lipton iced tea, I love the iced teas that you can get from Costa. Honestly, they're just so refreshing, and they're just, especially on like, not on a day like today because it's absolutely horrible outside, but when the weather's getting a little bit warmer, it's just filled with ice. It's just that perfect refreshing summer drink. Another favourite I have been loving this month is mint water. Now if you want to add a little bit of flavour to your water, then definitely add mint. One, it's supposed to be really good for you, and two, it just makes your water taste so much nicer. It's just, again, it's just a really nice, refreshing drink. The last drink favourite that I have been loving this month is this Fruit Creation Squash by Robinsons, and this is in the flavour strawberry and watermelon. I've also tried the peach and raspberry, but I honestly think this one is so much nicer. You can either just add water, or I've had it once with some lemonade and some mint inside, and oh my god, it's just so addictive. Moving on to skincare favourites. So the first one is this vitamin E cream by The Body Shop. I love putting this on after I've had a pamper bath. When you slather this on, honestly, it's like giving your face a drink. It's just so refreshing, so moisturizing, and it literally just makes you feel like you've got a brand new face, and afterwards it makes your face feel really soft. The next two favourites that I have been loving this month kind of go together. So the first one is this witch hazel night cream. Now, I've always loved witch hazel. I've used the blemishing sticks, I've used the gel, and I thought I'd try this because unfortunately, with having to wear face masks all the time now in work, I've broken out so much and I kind of don't know what to do to kind of get rid of it. So I thought I would revert back to my trusty witch hazel, and I always put this on before bed, and it does seem to be working a little bit, but as they say, slow and steady wins the race. So I'm just going to let it work its magic and see the results in a few weeks, which leads me on to my next one, because I popped over on my Instagram any products or anything to help me, you know, reduce or get rid of these spots that I've had appear on my face, and quite a few people said CeraVe. Now, I've never tried it before, but I have actually heard really good things about it, so I thought, you know what, let's just give it a try. So I went for the moisturising cream, and do you know what? It's as good as people say it is. It's fantastic. I put this on day and night and morning whenever I get the chance, or whenever I feel like they're a little bit worse. I just slather it on, and honestly, it's done my skin some real good. Moving on to random favourites that I've been living this month. The first one is this hairburst spray. Now, I've always loved hairburst. A lot of people ask me, how do you grow your hair so thick? How do you grow your hair so long? And honestly, it's this. Hairburst just do some amazing products. I've used their shampoo and their conditioner. I know they've got some eyebrow and eyelash serum that you can put on to grow your eyebrows and eyelashes. I've never actually used it, but I have heard good things about them. I love just spraying this on after I've had a bath or a shower and letting it do its thing, growing my hair into some luscious locks and just making me feel good. The next product that I have been loving are my vitamins. So I love taking these in the morning. So the coconut and collagen ones are to help with your hair, skin and nails, and the go with your gut is to help with bloating and your digestive system. So I do suffer really badly with bloating. If you see my 2 litres video, then you will have seen an occurrence of bloating in that, and honestly, these do work such a treat. You're supposed to take this before you have a meal to help with the digestive system, and then you just take 2 of these daily. Honestly, since I've tried them and since I use them every single day, I haven't gone back. The last item that I have been living this month is these vitamin C tablets. Now, you just pop these into some water and it's just a nice, I wouldn't say squash, but it's a nice cold drink to have in the morning. These are energy release, which is really good for me because I do lack a lot of energy with the work that I'm in, because I do use a lot of it. So having one of these every single morning does really make a difference, and you will see so much energy in you after having these. That's going to go ahead and conclude this video. I really hope you have enjoyed yet another monthly favourites. I will be continuing to do these, so stay around and I hope you enjoy them. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next one.